Welcome back, everyone. Today I'll be trying to continue my current streak of 29 on Gold Stake. As far as I'm aware, this is one of the highest streaks ever achieved, with others I know of being DrSpectred with 67, espaV with 41, and AllineVayn and alterrigo with unrecorded streaks of 42 and 31 respectively. The in-game counter may say 28, but there was one run where it just didn't update after completing the run, so the streak will always be one higher than whatever it says here. So if I win this one, I'll have made it to the big 30 in a row. With all that being said, let's jump into the run. Okay, ooh. Instant investment tag is an always take. Here, I think it's just correct to go for the spades here. We do get that. Okay, and then probably a clubs angle. Can also go for a jack. Only have 2 of those in the deck, so that's not a good one to go for. We do get another flush. I actually prefer playing the straight here, just in case of a telescope. That makes it slightly easier to get pairs in the telescope, or in the chance it ends up being a straight run, which is more common than a flush run. That's just better to have one extra straight played. I do like boots here, actually, with this investment tag. I think I'd always take that. And then this is 0 mult right now, though. I think I also really like taking the Mad Joker here for some guaranteed scoring, rather than looking in the Buffoon pack, gambling on being able to find something. Okay, let's see. I'm not entirely sure if this wins. I think it doesn't. Correct. No 2 pair there is unfortunate. We get another straight, though. Okay, ooh. These are 2 very good jokers. The fish is slightly stinky, but realistically better to get now when we don't have too much in the deck we really want to dig for. Yeah, I think I'd take both of these no matter what. Maybe take Seeing Double and go in the Arcana in case of Hermit or Temperance. We do get a Hermit. Very nice. Okay, in that case, I can look in the standard pack for some value generators. Or a Blue Seal is phenomenal. Okay. I'm pretty safe with this Mad Joker. Even just this Bootstraps outing on 12 mult actually makes me quite safe. I just want to play base cards and dig for that Blue Seal I just added. Very nice. Last thing we used was Hermit. I think I'm probably fine to use a Mercury card, though. Well, the first Mercury card is very important, but maybe with the Blue Seal, we will have enough Mercury cards already, and we're already scoring plenty at the moment. I think I do actually still prefer saving Fool on Hermit here. Can look in the Buffoon. Ooh. We're already pretty committed to the Bootstraps. I would absolutely take red card if I did not have a form of scaling Molt already. This is just a phenomenal Joker. There's a reason why it's my most used one ever. But I think with Eternal Boots, I prefer the Golden Joker here. Okay, and then I like strengthening the 10 here, and then the Queen to lean more towards Jacks and Kings is just generally the play when doing face cards. And then I think I can go ahead and take Blank to maybe win in more hands next round to be able to farm more business card value. Can also save the Mercury for that same reason. Let's see, how much does this score? 360? I should probably use the Mercury now, actually. Maybe scores like 500. Close enough. This straight just easily wins if I play it. This pair may win. Let's see, I would need to score about 660 points. I think maybe this barely doesn't win. Correct. Okay. I wouldn't play the 2-pair here if I did not have the blue seal. However, given the blue seal, I very much just want to build towards pairs still. And since we have Fool on Mercury, we can go ahead and use it in case we get another one in the shop. We do not. We can go in the Arcana pack, however. Another Hermit is phenomenal. Okay, then can look in the Jumbo Spectral. Another Trance, also amazing. I prefer putting that on a Jack, I think. So if we copy that, we just have more face cards in the deck. And in the case that we need an emergency pair, we can just play the blue seal in a pair of Jacks. Yeah, I like that play. I do generally prefer putting blue seals on spades and clubs if I have no other reason to. Well, blue seals, gold cards, and really any card that I want to be digging for in case of a blackboard later, but I think putting it on a Jack to copy or play in an emergency is more important at the moment. And we draw it immediately. Very nice. Okay. I'm not entirely sure if the pair wins here. I think it doesn't. But I think with some warm-up high cards, it definitely should. Or that pair. And then this pair makes it out, for sure. Especially with the Club King. Fool is on Hermit, so we don't use the Mercury yet. Duo would be great if it was not perishable. Can take Telescope. These pairs are firmly in that by now. Another blue seal. Okay, GG's. 3 blue seals, scaling molt, decent X-Molt Joker, some money generation for the scaling molt, all by ante 3. This run is looking 1 already. Hopefully this one won't take over an hour to record like the last 2 did. This should not win. Okay, can play some face cards, continuing to dig. Ooh, okay, I think I keep the 2 to go with the blue seal just in case I don't draw another pair here. We are fine though, so we can get the blue seal value. 2 rounds left on Golden Joker. Can go ahead and use these Mercury cards. Can look in both standard packs for some value. Or just more blue seals? What the heck? Okay, is the 9 ever worth it? We already have 3 blue seals already. But then again, you really can never have too many blue seals. Although I think with my only value generators being perishable and having really only 1 round left on them, Golden Joker technically has 2, but it doesn't trigger on the round. It expires, so it functionally has 1. I actually think I like taking the gold seal here to scale this boots. And then purple seal is also very nice. Should be remembering to save discards for that then. Okay. That, I think, wins. Let me play it like this, then. Try to dig more. I think I'm fine to use the discard here. Let's see. I don't think this wins without seeing double, and then we can play the 8s as the final hand. Okay, I was correct on my math that with seeing double, a pair wins, though. Can play this pair with seeing double for the business card value. And then, honestly, I think with both of these value generators done, I sell both of them, so I could potentially find other ones. My Fool is on Mercury, so I go ahead and use this in case there's one in shop. Ooh! Square Joker? I mean, we already have plenty of pair levels, So against every boss but one, we're completely set on chips. However, if we come across specifically the eye, the chips from Square Joker that apply to any hand can save the entire run. So I absolutely take this. With essentially 2 slots open for value generators, I think I maybe reroll once, even though I have boots. Maybe not flashcard, although we can take Ride the Bus for $1 extra in case of a temperance. Let's see, I do have that blue seal too, so maybe we don't want to be hanging 2s. I think no matter what, I Hungman Death the blue seal here. This is also lucky, so it's not that bad to play it. I do have this gold seal 9, so maybe I don't hang 9s, but I can probably hang these and then death the blue seal. Probably deathing the 2 here. Not the best thing to death, but I think both of the other things we had in hand are worse to death still. Okay, here we can probably just devil here is the best thing to do, and then sell Ride the Bus so we don't have to pay the rental fee. Make sure to play a pair here. Okay, that already scores half the blind requirement. Ooh, honestly, I like World here in case of a blackboard. Full is on Devil, but I want to be using the Mercury cards that I get from the blue seals anyway. So I honestly quite like this. It really doesn't cost us anything to do that, so if it makes it a lot easier to make blackboard happen if we do happen to get it, I think that's absolutely worth it. Holy antimatter? Okay, and then Supernova is at 15. That's good enough that I take it along with the boots. I think I save Fool for maybe a Hermit or something, potentially. Ooh, I like Gold Seal too. Adding a lot of cards to the deck. And then Guaranteed Mercury. Do I still reroll? I do have value generators in my deck now, so I think no. I do think it's correct when it's late enough. Like, maybe ante 5 or 6, maybe 7 if it takes your econ a while to get online, but with Bull or Boots, it generally is worth it to reroll once per shop, usually, is what I do if I don't have X-Molt yet, or at least I'm not filling every slot I could with X-Molt. I generally just think the trade-off of seeing double the shops for $5 a round is worth it when you have stable econ already online, but I don't have that yet, so I do not reroll here. Pair of 9s is great. Okay, and then I can do this. Actually, I think I would prefer not to block the Mercury cards, so I can just use Fool on that. Really don't have any way of getting tarot cards except Arcana packs and maybe lucky tarots in the shop. So I think holding the Fool is probably not worth it here. Loyalty card seems unnecessary here. I don't think there's any anti-5 boss that we don't beat. Can look in both packs though. I like another purple seal. We're just adding so many things to the deck. You basically have certificate at home. Another guaranteed Mercury. Okay, draw the purple seal immediately. Can spin the wheel. Ooh, very nice foil. I think I prefer making these lucky. And then this likely wins, I think. Correct. And that's even with fully sandbagging as much as I could with that lineup. I think I prefer Mercury in my Fool over Magician though, still. Empress, I mean, I guess we can take it. I see no reason not to. None of those are worth taking. Guaranteed Mercury from here. Okay. Empress these... Well, maybe I can Empress this to find out what it is. It's that 9. Okay. We already saw that a pair with Seeing Double firmly wins. So I think I can scale the square more here and play some more hands to dig for blue seals, just like those. Okay, let's test our full scoring here. That was a bit over 30,000, maybe? I didn't quite see over the fire. Full is on Empress, so we're completely fine to just use these Mercury cards. Man, this is so nice compared to the runs I've been having recently. Both that one run where we had to rely on a fortune teller as the plus mult for 7 antes, and then that 1 seed from the defeated Alter Ego's 31 streak that I decided to try. Man, this is such a nice break from that. Okay, Hermit, I think is better than anything else here. I do quite like Terra Merchant. Maybe I take that closer to the end of the ante though, because I still have essentially 3 free slots for Jokers. I think with the oil on Seeing Double, Square likely doesn't matter. I'm gonna continue scaling it just in case, but I think this is probably just going to get dropped. And then I think I'm almost to the point of it being good to reroll once per shot, but not quite there yet. Here's a purple I can discard. Ooh, I like Death. Can play the 9 here. And then Death, the blue seal, onto the 10. Seems good to me. Okay, let's test our full scoring again. Starting from 4,000. We score about 55,000, so we beat the wall in 2 hands. Full is on Death, so I save these Mercuries. And take the standards. Another purple seal. I think it's not too late for a 3rd purple seal just yet. I think now I do use the Mercury cards with no Arcana packs or anything else in shop. I guess I can maybe take 8 ball to potentially get like 1 tarot card out of this. Know that I score 50,000 points if I decide to use my full scoring. Can't discard the purple seal here. Oh well. Yeah, I can go ahead and use the world here just to make Blackboard even easier to walk, I think I like. Yeah, and then we can play this. And with full just on world, we are completely fine to use these Mercury cards. Okay, going Celestial Pack first for the guaranteed Mercury. Then Mega Arcana Pack here, I like. Ooh. With Seeing Double, do I prefer Moon over a gold card? I think I take the Hermit no matter what. Honestly, yeah, I think I do prefer Moon here to make Seeing Double easier rather than the gold card. Then can take Terra Merchant, and I think we're to the point now to where it's good to reroll once per shop. Oh, I really like Trading Card here. We have some 2s, so it's better not to snap off those. Speaking, yeah, right there. They are the 2s that we want to draw. 48,000 even with sandbagging. Death, honestly, I like using that on the gold seal here. Maybe play this 8. Does not hit. And then with 2 blue seals in hand, this easily makes it out. Oh, I was wrong about that. Only 2 consumable slots, so there's nothing wrong to do this. Was that first hand Seeing Double hand, or what? Fool is on Death, so we do not use these. Observatory? Oh my god. Okay. I like Gold Seal Ace here. Let's see, what's the boss? Okay, we got head. Let's see. Could use the wheel. I see no reason not to. Use these. I think with so many blue seals in deck, we don't need this mime as a rental. As mentioned though, can reroll once per shot. Rewarded with that temperance. Okay, we have blue seal 5, so probably better to snap off the 6 here. Can play this 8 as a high card. Bummer. Okay, this scores like 40,000? 49,000. Okay, so pretty much 50k. Okay, and then this scores like 100,000 or something. Yep, a bit over 100,000 actually. Full is on temperance. I think with the amount of mercury levels we have. Holy, 400 chips by anti-6? Oh my god, I wasn't even paying attention to that. That's insane. But yeah, I think I prefer saving full on temperance here with the boots. Another blue seal? I guess why not? Another gold seal? Man, we really just do have certificate at home, huh? Gold card is nice. Snap off the 6, because we have 5s. Can play the gold seal 9s. The score is maybe 60k, 55k. Pretty close. I think I go ahead and use devil here. And then do this. Ooh, I like moon. I think I save moon here. And do this. Just looking for some better cards to moon. I think those count as some pretty good cards to moon. Here. Do I tower this gold seal? Well, we just turn it to clubs. Maybe not if it's a club jack. Maybe play this high card to dig a little bit more. And then probably just tower there. And then this easily makes it out. No 8-ball proc. Bummer. Last thing we used was tower, so we're completely fine to use mercury here. Can hold Wheel of Fortune, I mean. More purple seals? Why not at this point? Neither of those Eternals are worth it. Can go ahead and use Wheel of Fortune here. Still no 8-ball pucks. Bummer. Okay, find a discard here, I think. Maybe look for another jack. Or we can just play it here, and then we're very likely to draw another blue seal. So we can play the 5s. Discard like this, maybe? Would I pay $3 for one mercury card? Probably. Let's see, 60,000 when fully sandbagging. Full is on Wheel of Fortune, so I use the mercury cards. Okay, Eternal Halvesies, not worth it this late, I think. I really like Paintbrush. Another blue seal? Oh my god. Okay, actually, let me count. Is this really equivalent to a sort? We have 17 rounds so far. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We only have 2 less seals than rounds we've played. We basically just got a sort, like, second round. That's crazy. Photograph? I mean, we have the slots for it. Even as an Eternal Rental, I think we take that. Can Justice that to go with it. And then hang our last 2 6s. And then photograph over probably 8 ball. Do I reroll twice per shot, maybe? I think at this point, we basically have 3 slots that we can swap out for X-Molt, so I think so. Probably should have taken that smiley face. Really, the micro decisions don't matter at this point. So it should be completely fine. There's no way that would actually ever lose me the run. Continue playing hands here to dig, because we have more purples in deck. I think I play those jacks to get out. We should discard like this, probably. Ooh. I think I like hammering one of these 9s, maybe? And then we can use Hermit. And then we saw, actually, that sandbagging, a pair scores about 60,000. I think we did trigger Sing Double there. I'm not sure, but this might not win. Oh, with the photograph, it absolutely does. Yeah, okay. Full on Hermit. Or we just get another Hermit and chop, okay. Level 33 pairs is kind of crazy. Hey look, we finally got a red seal from Certificate. No way. Can't believe it took us 7 antes to get that. I like Moon. I like Mercury. Me when I'm an astronomer. Let's see. I don't want to make too many clubs. Honestly, I think looking at... I have half of my kings are clubs. Half of my jacks are clubs. I actually think that's perfect. So we can probably sell the moon here. Let's dig more though. To maybe look for another purple. This should not win. Okay, and then can Justice here, and then if we're able to draw it, this can be our final hand. Although we have a 55 card deck even with trading cards, so maybe not. Let's see, maybe Empress those, Chariot that, and then this easily makes it out. Okay. Been looking here. Whoa! Gay King, hell yeah. Judgment, I guess. Fortune Teller on 33. Who let you get that high? Honestly, I might take Eternal Matador for the bit if this was a boss that triggered it. I think that'd be really funny at this point. At this point, Square is completely unneeded, so we can sell that. Maybe Wheel first, and then Judgment. Droll Joker. There's nothing. I guess we can take Faceless. And Fortune Teller does not deserve the respect of being in my Joker lineup. Get out of here. And then discard like this probably. Full for Judgment? I think not. This doesn't win. I don't think. Maybe I do it like that then to have less chance of discarding my... Oh, come on! This boss is sentient. I swear. No way. And then surely it would never hit that. Okay. Hit the 2 cards beside it. This boss knows what it's doing. I swear, that is not completely random. Okay. Crimson Heart? Bummer. I mean, we completely beat that, but why can't you just let me have my big number in peace? Death? Full? Oh! We got the thing! Okay, absolutely no need for this supernova anymore. Those aren't really worth it anymore. Then, let's see. Use Mercury. Snap off a random 7, I guess. And then we save Death for these. Oh, should put that, like, there, I guess. And maybe play it like this. We don't have square anymore, but I kind of just want to hold all these things in hand. We do have 3 consumable slots, so it is good to hold on to 2 blue seals, or 3 blue seals now. Yeah, I was correct on that not winning. That was my intuition, but I wasn't completely sure. And death, fool. And then we're completely fine to discard like this here. Ooh. We can do this? Okay, okay, okay. I guess we can maybe Empress there first. Death there. And then this easily wins. Okay, honestly, do I ever just skip here in case I get too greedy this round? Nah. I just say, oh, I make sure not to get too greedy that round. Ooh, I like World card here. And go ahead and use this boatload of Mercuries. Oh wait, we have Observatory, no? I guess don't use all of them. Tower? Eh. Snap off of 7. That, I think, wins. Can maybe do this. Scores 10,000 there. I think I'm fine to use these Mercury cards. Temperance. Okay, and then we can do this. Is it worth saving the Moon card? Probably not, honestly. Okay, plus 20, that should win. Oh yeah, easily. I guess I should have played the Gold Seal first. Light optimization. Oh well. And then we hold all these Mercury cards. A tonal throwback at 1.25x. Sure, what the hell. Why not, I guess. We have nothing else going on. I think I just look for these kings. Loyalty card. That would be, even if we had 6 hands, not good to do against the Crimson Heart. Bummer. Let's see, we can do it like that. How much does that score? Oh. You know what? Nuh-uh. I want my big number. This one is easily won already. I want my big number. This should not win. Yell at me all you want in the comments. I don't care. I want my big number. Oh, I guess with these Mercury cards upstairs, we don't actually really want to discard purple. Okay, we got the perfect hand. I guess now we just can look for steel. No steel. Bummer. Okay, this is the final hand. Photo Chad, boots that we've had since Ante 1, seeing double since we've had since Ante 2. This is actually the only X-Mult we ever saw in the seed beside this 1.25x throwback. That's very silly. And then Crimson Heart also. It's our best possible hit in Ice Cream. Level 41 pairs. Oh, this is gonna score so many points. 130 million. Hell yeah. And that brings the streak up to 30. Man, that was a really nice break from the ones we've been having recently. If you made it this far in the video, consider liking and subscribing so you don't miss the next one. I'm just getting started on making content like this, so it really helps out the channel. I will see you all next time when I try to continue this streak further.